With this fierce king encounter durst not one durst combat him in equal field. Gildippus undertook that task alone, no doubt could make her shrink, no danger yield. By Thermodont was never Amazon, who managed steeled axe or carried shield, that seemed so bold as she, so strong, so light, when forth she run to meet that dreadful night. She hit him, where with gold and rich and mail his diadem did on his helmet flame. She broke and cleft the crown, and caused him veil his proud and lofty top. His crest down came. Strong seemed her arm, that could so well assail. The pagan shook for spite, and blushed for shame. Forward he rushed, and would at once requite shame with disgrace, and with revenge despite. Right on the front he gave that lady kind a blow so huge, so strong, so great, so sore, that out of sense and feeling down she twined. But her dear knight his love from ground upbore. Were it their fortune, or his noble mind, he stayed his hand, and strook the dame no more. A lion so stalks by, and with proud eyes beholds, but scorns to hurt a man that lies. This while Ramondo false, whose cruel hand was armed and pressed to give the traitorous blow, with all his fellows mongst Godfredo's band, entered unseen, disguised that few them know. The thievish wolves, when night o'ershades the land, that seem like faithful dogs in shape and show, so to the closed folds in secret creep, an entrance seek, to kill some harmless sheep. He approached nigh, and to Godfredo's side the bloody pagan now was placed near. But when his colours gold and white he spied, and saw the other signs that forged were, "See, see, this traitor false," the captain cried, "that like a Frenchman would in show appear. Behold how near his mates and he are crept." This said, upon the villain forth he leapt. Deadly he wounded him, and that false knight nor strikes, nor wards, nor striveth to be gone, but, as Medusa's head were in his sight, stood like a man new turned to marble stone. All lances broke, unsheathed all weapons bright, all quivers emptied were on them alone. In part so many were the traitors cleft, that those dead men had no dead bodies left. When Godfrey was with pagan blood bespread, he entered then the fight, and that was past, where the bold Persian fought and combated, where the close ranks he opened, cleft, and brast. Before the night the troops in squadrons fled, as Afric dust before the southern blast. The Duke recalled them, in array them placed, stayed those that fled, and him assailed that chased. The champions strong there fought a battle stout, Troy never saw the like by Xanthus old. A conflict sharp there was meanwhile on foot, twixt Baldwin good and Ulysses bold. The horsemen also near the mountain's root, and in both wings a furious skirmish hold. And where the barbarous Duke in person stood, twixt Tissaphernes and Adrastus proud, with Emerin Robert the Norman strove. Long time they fought, yet neither lost nor won. The other Robert's helm the Indian clove, and broke his arms. Their fight would soon be done. From place to place did Tissaphernes rove, and found no match, against him none durst run. But where the press was thickest, thither flew the knight, and at each stroke felled, hurt, or slew. Thus fought they long, yet neither shrink nor yield. In equal balance hung their hope and fear. All full of broken lances lay the field, all full of arms that cloven and shattered were. Of swords, some to the body nail the shield, some cut men's throats, and some their bellies tear. Of bodies some upright, some grovelling lay, and for themselves eat graves out of the clay. Beside his lord slain lay the noble steed, there friend with friend lay killed like lovers true, there foe with foe, the live under the dead. The victor under him whom late he slew, a hoarse unperfect sound did each where spread, whence neither silence nor plain outcries flew. There fury roars, Ire threats and woe complains. One weeps, another cries, he sighs for pains. The arms that late so fair and glorious seem, now soiled and slubbered, sad and sullen grow. The steel his brightness lost, the gold his beam. The colors had no pride nor beauty show. The plumes and feathers on their crests that stream are strowed wide upon the earth below. The host, both clad in blood and dust and mire, had changed their cheer, their pride, their rich attire. But now the Moors, Arabians, Ethiops black, of the left wing that held the utmost marge, spread forth their troops, and purposed at the back, inside their heedless foes to assail and charge. Slingers and archers were not slow nor slack to shoot and cast, when with his battle large Rinaldo came, whose fury, haste, and ire seemed earthquake, thunder, tempest, storm, and fire. The first he met was Asimir, his throne that set in Meroe's hot sunburnt land. He cut his neck in twain, flesh, skin, and bone, sable head down tumbled on the sand. But when by death of this black prince alone the taste of blood and conquest once he fanned, whole squadrons then, whole troops to earth he brought, things wondrous, strange, incredible he wrought. He gave more deaths than strokes, and yet his blows upon his feeble foes fell oft and thick, to move 3 tongues as a fierce serpent shows, which rolls the one she hath swift, speedy, quick. So thinks each pagan. Each Arabian trows he wields 3 swords, all in one hilt that stick. His readiness their eyes so blinded hath, their dread that wonder bred, fear gave it faith. The Afric tyrants and the Negro kings fell down on heaps, drowned each in other's blood. Upon their people ran the knights he brings, pricked forward by their guide's example good. Killed were the pagans, broke their bows and slings. Some died, some fell, some yielded, none withstood. A massacre was this, no fight. These put their foes to death, those hold their throats to cut.